In part 1 of lecture 6, we look at the different types of networks. A computer network is a set of computers connected together for the purpose of sharing resources. Computer networks can be classified based on the size and extent of the network, by the hardware or software used in connecting them, or by both. The sharing of resources, such as peripheral devices or software or data, can be the whole reason why we connected these computers. When you work on a computer that is part of a network, it means that your privacy, and in some cases even the security of your computer's data, may be affected and it may be compromised. The illustration on the screen illustrates the basic communications model. You have on each end a computer. As you get ready to transmit a message, one computer serves as a sender and the other as a receiver. The data usually will need to be encoded or transformed into another format that can more easily be transmitted over the network. Often, its original format may not be suitable for transmission through the network because that form isn't a format compatible with a transmission medium, or because it may interfere with other messages being transmitted. When it arrives on the other end, it is decoded, so it is once again in a form that the receiver's computer can work with. The most common way of classifying a network is by its extent or the distances that data needs to travel. What you see here are the most common classifications. It can be a personal area network, a local area network, or a wide area network. While the basic concepts in most instances are pretty much the same, they differ in most instances in terms by how they are transmitted and by the communication protocols that they use. Personal area networks are essentially what the name suggests. They are computer networks over an area belonging to one person or possibly a family. The assumption is that whatever we have connected is intended to serve a single person. The devices that are connected through a personal area network include computers. Desktop computers are usually connected by a guided medium, such as a fiber optic cable or twisted pair wire. Laptop computers can also be connected through a wired connection, but it's more likely that the user chooses a Wi-Fi connection. Personal area networks can also have peripheral devices connected to it, such as printers, smartphones, tablets, and file servers, and even game consoles. The definition of a local area network has changed over the years. Originally, we viewed the limits of a LAN, as they are sometimes called, to be an office or a suite of offices. Then the definition was extended to encompass a floor in a building, and then later the entire building, or a small campus. We currently recognize that the definitive difference between a LAN and either a metropolitan area network or a wide area network is that a LAN usually has a single owner, whereas different parts of a metropolitan area network or a wide area network will have different owners. School computer labs are a good example of a local area network, but so are the networks in a corporate office. Wide area networks are networks that can span across the state, the country, the continent, or around the globe. The Internet is an example of one, but it is more accurate to call it a wide area network of computer networks. Other WANs that we use include the telephone network, networks for cable and satellite television.